Greetings and salutations. This is Margaret Franklin of Margaret Franklin Creations with your daily moment of random weirdness and all the latest news of what's going on in my life these days. It is a peaceful, quiet Saturday afternoon. Well, it's anything but peaceful and quiet with me around and being slightly manic here, but everything is under control. God knows the situation. I should be working by Christmas time, and I've got my pajama shirt on over my t-shirt because it's slightly chilly in the house. And I just wanted to show you my latest projects. Excuse the mess here. I was going through my dresser drawers because I couldn't find the chain for this necklace that I'm wearing here, my beautiful dragonfly. I'm going to try and angle the camera a little more downward and put my stuff back in my drawers. Maybe that can wait until after. I have a month and 10 days left on this project here. Today's latest addition is Gumby. Yes, I will add Pokey originally. Yesterday I added Rupert and Cuppy to the train. So I got all 4 original members of KISS here, and I included Eric and Vinny. And I have, since I've been into the Addams Family lately, I loved that show when I was a kid, still love it. Cousin It and Thing. There's Katie-O. There's the 2-headed clown. I probably told you that story before. Yesterday was the anniversary of the day that I got that tattoo in 2014. It's Yoo-Hoo and Boo-Hoo here. I got that the day after one of the worst days of our lives. My best friend was bullied on the bus going home from work, and nobody would help her, not even the driver. No one did anything. And when she phoned me to tell me about this incident, it felt like my heart had been ripped out of my chest and stomped on. When she's hurting, I'm hurting. So I have here my latest project that I'm working on. I am making a carousel quilt entirely populated with chickens. I call it Poultry in Motion. Go figure. I know I have a customer who just loves chickens, so hopefully she might be interested in this when it's done. I hope I can get it done because Michael's doesn't seem to have quilting frames anymore. You know, the square kind that snap together. And I like to interchange them to make them smaller. I'd have an 11 by 17 frame, and sooner or later these things start breaking. The outer sleeves start to split, so it's time for a new one, or I will interchange parts from the old and new. And I discovered a hack to make it easier by taking the 11-inch, what do you call those things? Sticks, for lack of a better word. Or bars, the 11-inch bars, and just use them from 2 different sets. So I just have a nice little 11-inch square. And now they just don't seem to have them. I asked the lady at Michael's and she said, oh, if we have them, they'll be on aisle 43. If they don't, then we don't. So I went there, no stupid quilting frames, no sign of where they used to be. I went into Walmart, no such thing there. So I'm going to find out if the other other Michael's up on the way to the GO station has them. It's kind of a long bus ride. Maybe I can ask Annie if she's not busy. I know we've kind of been avoiding each other lately because sometimes she tends to get kind of hyper and triggers me. So I don't need people being hyper at the moment if that's not being helpful to me. I thank everyone for respecting my privacy and not hounding me. The worst thing about the housing search was all these people who were, have you found a house yet? Have you found a place yet? Have you found a place yet? Have you found a place yet? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Shut up. Shut up. So once I was just so frustrated, I made a sarcastic post saying, "Ooh, I found a place for $500 a month, 3 bedrooms and a swimming pool." And so many people believed me, and I kept replying, "Bazinga, bazinga, bazinga." Nobody knows the meaning of the word bazinga. How many people watch Big Bang Theory? I had to explain to them that out of frustration, I just made it up because, well, whatever. So, I've heard recently somebody said, I forget who, you should do one thing every day that terrifies you. Yesterday, I broke down and I went to Staples and I bought a webcam and I bought a camera. Well, I've ordered my camera. It isn't here yet, but when it comes, I'll let you know. This one still works, but it's not great. I don't know if it's because it's been dropped once too many on the hardwood floors here, or if it's just old, but it doesn't shut off properly. When I switch it off, the lens sticks out about that much and goes brrrr until I push on it. And you can't zoom out all the way, and I don't trust it for carousel conventions. When I was at Wonderland, it crapped out on me after I'd taken at least 50 pictures that day. And when I'm at carousel conventions, I take hundreds of pictures. I usually have at least 300 or 400. So I have a memory card that holds at least 400. God knows how much holds, because I take a lot of videos too. I take my videos that I bring to you like each week or several times a week as need may be. And, well, that's it about the camera. As for the webcam, there weren't really a heck of a lot of directions. Just plug it in and you're supposed to be good to go. But I don't know if it works or not, because I haven't been in the position of a Zoom meeting or having to FaceTime with anyone. I have called Wayne and left messages with him. He's my computer guru go-to guy. I hope he's not on vacation, because he's not answering his phone. I just get the answering machine. Usually he doesn't answer his phone anyway because he's working on other computers. He has clients close to the neighborhood here, but I'm sure we could talk through this sort of thing over the phone and set it up on UltraViewer. I need to know that my webcam is running before Monday, because I have an appointment with my employment counselor. We can't meet in person because he experienced COVID symptoms. I hope it's just a cold, but nevertheless, if you're tested and you're positive, even if you don't have it, you're still quarantined for several days. I have never had a COVID test yet. Poor Jeanette has had to submit to 3. The first time she had one, she was trying to talk to me on the phone. She had been running with the mask on and hyperventilating, and it kept sounding like she said colon test. Like, colon test? You mean like a colonoscopy? But one of these things I really hate the most about masks is not being able to understand each other. I am sick of the world of you get people who are soft-spoken and people who have accents. All 3 of those things together, forget it. I had a phone call last night. Some really soft-spoken guy with a heavy accent said he was from some, I guess, duct cleaning service or something, and I didn't have the patience for it, and I just said, "You must have a wrong number," and I hung up. Heavy accent, soft-spoken, bad connections. Oh, and I'm not losing my hearing. I hear too much. I have issues with audio processing. That's why I don't have a cell phone. I have my landline phone here. I'm still tethered to a bloody umbilical cord for God knows how long. Having a cell phone would mean having to learn how to use it, and like I said, I can only talk when I've got complete silence in the background. I would have a meltdown if I were trying to talk to someone over noisy traffic. It's happened before, trying to call a cab from Whitby using Jeanette's phone. and that fiasco at the seniors home. That's an ugly story. I won't get into it. Back before I even knew I was autistic. So I have a love-hate relationship with technology. I love being able to use this camera. It's been so good to me over the years. I don't like what's happening to it, hence the need for a new one. But it was really hard to choose when I was at Staples the other day, and finally we're looking at the online catalog and said, what the heck, I'll get this, it's purple. I hope it's as user-friendly as this one has been. The one that was still available in the store had this weird little screen that you had to flip up. I like to just point and shoot and ask questions later, and that's beside the point. Anyway, I suppose I've been talking long enough. I hope that this meeting goes well on Monday. Unless somebody shows me how to FaceTime between now and then, I want to know if my webcam is working. It's going to change the way things, it's going to change my life, because I've sat in on Zoom meetings before, but usually I just type what I have to say. No one can see or hear me. And it's going to be a challenge to keep my emotions under my lid, because there have been times I've gotten impatient during Zoom meetings. And what if someone sees me when I'm rolling my eyes and going like this? Enough already. Like, I realize I tend to be impatient. And, okay, I better shut up now. Bye-bye, be back soon. Thanks for watching Weekly Schpiel. Mwah.